Hello, once upon a time, there was a young woman named Desiree. She had no sin. She was a saint among her family. And then one day she realized that her life wasn't complete. She needed something new. She wasn't the prettiest woman alive. And so she went for a stroll in the park, and she finds something interesting. Something very, very interesting. A fairly very, very, very interesting thing. She finds an old woman running across the park. She turned out to be a fairy. And she ran to her and greeted her with the best of greetings. They gave each other a hug because she knew that and as a woman passed them, she knew that she will have all her dreams come true. They had a pleasant conversation, which is pretty weird because usually when you meet a fairy, you say, "I wish I had something." But no, Desiree was polite. And then was she about to punch him? Oh my, no. Punch her? Oh my God, Desiree. Okay, and then.
She's enthusing about new albums.
Yay. Okay. So, on Chapter 2. When her pleasant conversation was gone, the fairy told her to go look for the silver fish in the pond right beside her. And so they decided to end their conversation with the friendliest of goodbyes, and she went to the pond to find her silver fish, with a guy right next to her, thinking that she's demented. And so she went to go look in there. She went to go look for the silver fish, pointing the direction of which she will have to go. She waited. She was patient, unlike the most of the people in this world. And once she already found what she was looking for, the silver fish, she knew that she was pointed to the direction of a very, very strange-looking grotto. She wondered. Is this where the fish doth pointed? And she aimlessly wandered to that grotto. And then she found the most beautiful shrine ever. Trees with water gushing out of them, and then two knights guarding a statue, a very platform with a woman on it, and she realized it wasn't really a woman. It was a pedestal. It was covered by shrubbery, but she went to it anyway. And she decided to go around, and there she found the most beautiful necklace and ring. And as she put it on, she began to feel more happy. She decided to run around everywhere. But what she didn't notice was that it gave a mysterious glow to her face, and suddenly she became the most beautiful woman in the world. And she then realized that with the ring and the necklace, depending on her action, she will look like what's inside of her. If she's beautiful and kind on the inside, she's beautiful and kind on the outside. If she's evil and black-hearted on the inside, she will be evil and black-hearted on the outside. And there, she decided that she would be nice all the time, even though she already was. And so, there, she had her first spiritual moment. And she was the happiest person on earth. The end. The cast. The cast. Desiree Serna as Desiree Serna. That weird old fairy as the weird old fairy. That random kid. Starring as...
Diane Grogan.
No, I'm talking about the other fairy.
Oh.
And Diane, starring as Diane the fairy. And that some random kid, starring as some random kid. Avery controlling all the buttons. And I, the narrator, the kid with many names, the god above everybody. Just kidding. No. But today I will use my name as Gabriel. Are you still going? I just said the end. I told you all.
You didn't say the end.
I didn't say the end. I said the end. No, it's fun.
This is the story of Desiree Serna.
This is the story of Desiree Serna, and a very, very unprepared story indeed.
Here's the story in which Desiree Serna became beautiful on the inside.
And this is a story in which Desiree used her phone to talk about dragons.